Hey guys, OGalbina here, bringing you guys our NCP SummerSlam Round 1 battle against Obo29 and his Indiana Pikachu. This is going to be Obo's return to the Wi-Fi scene, return to uploading and all that good stuff. So if you go show him some love in the description, I would really appreciate it. I'm going to link his side down there. Or his channel at least down there. He should be uploading this at the same time as me. So if you want to go drop him a like, drop him a sub, a nice encouraging comment, something like that, I would really appreciate it. Obo's a good buddy of mine, and it's cool to see him come back to uploading, come back to Pokemon and stuff like that. We're always here for more players in Wi-Fi, and that's kind of the goal of this tournament, is to get more people playing and grow the scene a little bit. So it's awesome to see Obo back, and it's Owen versus Owen round 1. That's always a fun time. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the team builder. I do quick little team builders just so you can see what we're bringing, why we're bringing it, so you have that background knowledge going into the match. If you want to skip this portion of the video and just go straight to the battle, completely fine. There's going to be a timestamp on the description, timestamp in the description, as well as on the screen in big bold letters, as you can see. So you can go ahead and jump to that if you'd like. But I just want to give you guys that background knowledge going in. And yeah, with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like. If you're new here, be sure to drop a sub. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. So our team, if you did forget, is at the top of the screen. It consists of Tapu Koko, Garchomp, Heatran, Slowking, Drapion, Serena, Clefairy, and Swoobat. I accidentally have Scrafty there because I was using NCP Season 4 slides. I had to like re-download them and I had Scrafty there, and I forgot to switch it out. Don't worry, Swoobat's not coming, but just pretend that's a Swoobat. I'll put like a funny picture of Swoobat over it or something like that maybe. While our opponent's team is at the bottom of the screen, oh man, this is a scary team. He's got Zeraora, Rillaboom, Slowbro, Nidoqueen, Mienshao, Audino, Guzzlord, and Togetic. Now, off rip, awful matchup. I'll keep it a buck. This matchup sucks. Zera rips us. Knockoff player of Plasma Fist. All it needs. Absolutely demolishes us. Close combat for good measure, but it's just like an AV set or a boot set or even just Life Orb. It really does absolutely rip us a new one. So we're going to have to be very careful about that Zera. Rillaboom puts on immense offensive pressure, even more so than Zera in all honesty. I don't have great switches to the combination of Grassy Glide, U-Turn, and High Horsepower. Fourth move can be Wood Hammer, it can be Bulk Up, it can be a ton of different options. It could be AV this matchup, it could be Life Orb. I don't think Ban will come because it has a tough time locking into a move, but Assault Vest or Life Orb are kind of the two that I'm mainly thinking might come. Maybe a Bulk Up leftover set, but I really do think AV or LO are the best two potential options on that. Rillaboom, Slowbro. It's a pretty darn good Garchomp check in conjunction with that grassy terrain that it offers. Nerfing my Earthquakes, making it a lot less spammable than I'd like it to be in this matchup. Really, really good Garchomp check, actually, which is unfortunate because the rest of the team kind of gets ripped by Chomp. Nidoqueen, the best Coco check in the game. We drafted Coco Chomp, and we play Zera, Rillaboom, Slowbro, Nidoqueen, round 1. You've got to be kidding me. These four are definitely coming for sure. Nidoqueen, best Coco check in the game. Very annoying for our team to switch into outside of our Slowking, especially if even if terrain is up, Thunderbolt's gonna chunk our Slowking too. So we'll have to be very careful about the Nidoqueen. Then we have a Mienshao. I think Mienshao is for sure the 5th that comes. I can see it maybe not coming over like Audino Guzzlord. I never think Togetic comes. I think it sucks and it doesn't do anything in this matchup. I think that Mienshao should come, though. I think Scarf is very good against me. I think like a Swords Dance Life Orb set is also very good against me if positioned correctly. So we're going to have to be very careful about that Mienshao. And then Audino or Guzzlord are likely the 6th. I think Guzzlord should come. I think AV Guzz is really, really solid in this matchup. I don't switch into its stabs. Plus Sludge Wave, plus like, coverage for Heatran, maybe like an Earthquake if he doesn't expect his terrain to be up all the time, which it won't. So definitely something scary to think about. And it honestly just checks the heck out of Heatran, which absolutely rips him otherwise. But Audino could come, I suppose. It checks like a non-Calm Mind Coco. It checks some of my more passive things, but like at the end of the day, I think everything on my team has a way of beating Audino, so I don't expect it all too much. And then Togetic sucks. So really tough matchup. Really, really brutal matchup, but I think we have the squad to potentially do it. Big shouts to Amel especially, and my whole front office for giving me a ton of mocks for this. I believe Jason gave me a mock for this, so shouts out to Jay. I think Kirby might have given me a mock, and I know Amel ran me like 4 or 5 of them, and he really helped me tweak and fine-tune this team, so big shouts to him. I know Amel just started uploading. Please show him some love too. I believe he'll be uploading his round 1 as well soon. So yeah, with that being said, let's jump into it. First off, we got Tapu Koko rocking out with the protective pads, Electric Surge's ability, Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, Roost, and U-Turn. EVs wise, we got 236 HP, 28 defense, 164 special attack, 20 speed def, and 60 speed with a timid nature. This Pokemon is very, very solid. Why are we protective pads though? Because I really think, I don't know if Obo will think of this, because Obo's a little rusty, and he hasn't been around too much lately, and I really think that he's going to be Poison Point Nidoqueen. I really think he's going to be Poison Point Nidoqueen to try and punish my U-turns. Yes, the damage output goes down immensely, but I still have a Slowking. And I think Wall Terrain up and Thunderbolt is like a nice shiny option. I don't think it justifies him going offensive Queen. I think Poison Point is so much better to punish my U-turns and things like that. Before, well, let's talk about the Koko for a little bit. Before, for a little bit, I was like a Calm Mind, Weakness Policy, Stored Power set, but it could never get positioned correctly in the game with things like Zera plus Rillaboom always just kind of having me in range to die to one or the other. So it wasn't working out that way. Then I had this set, but with heavy duty boots to not get worn down by rocks or T-spikes or anything like that. But then I kept getting poisoned with U-turn, which kind of defeated the purpose of not getting worn down. So I went with protective pads instead. I have spin support on the team now, which I didn't before. So I'm hoping pads works out. He could totally bring sheer force, but I really do think that poison point's the move. So that's why we went with protective pads to just avoid that altogether. And even if he isn't, I have spin to potentially remove those hazards later on. He doesn't have a spin blocker, so that's obviously very nice. And like I said, once the Nidoqueen goes down, he does not deal with this Pokemon very well. Audino can check this particular set, but again, I don't think Audino is very good. I check Zera myself if it's not bulk up. Rillaboom doesn't want to come in and take U-turns or Dazzling Gleams consistently. Slowbro gets blown backwards, Mienshao gets blown backwards, Guzzler gets blown backwards, and Togetic gets blown backwards. So realistically, if we can find that opportunity to get chip off on that Nidoqueen, this Koko can actually function very well as a breaker in this matchup, despite us being so bulky. EVs wise, we have enough speed for Mienshao. We live a Banded Poison Jab from the Mienshao. We live a Life Orb hit from the Guzzlord. I believe Life Orb Sludge Bomb. I don't know if we EV'd for Sludge Wave. Probably should have EV'd for Sludge Wave. It says Sludge Bomb in my notes, but I could have also mistyped that. Who knows? And I don't think it's going to be Life Orb anyways. And then we have the rest in our special attack. Just do as much damage as possible once that Nidoqueen goes down. Next up, we have Garchomp rocking out with the Choice Scarf. Rough Skin has its ability Earthquake, Outrage, Dragon Claw, and Stealth Rock. EVs wise, we got 220 attack, 60 defense, and 220 speed with an Adamant Nature. Great win con in this game. If I can eliminate that Rillaboom, force ship on that Slowbro, he doesn't have good switch into this Pokemon. I don't think Togetic comes. I think that Outrage in this endgame is very free if I just chip down that Slowbro and stay out of range of that Rillaboom, or put it, and also put it in range Outrage, or just get rid of it altogether is really the best. I also like Scarf as an option to potentially always revenge Zeraora. I don't have anything on my team outside of this that outspeeds Zera, so I wanted a Scarf option to outspeed it. Yeah, it could be bulk up, yeah, terrain could be up, but there are ways I can play around that, and as long as I do position it outside of terrain, even if it's bulked up to +1 or +2, depending on how chipped it is, it can definitely die. It's Adamant Garchomp. It is a strong Pokemon. EVs wise, we have enough speed for Rillaboom, in case he's like some weird Scarf Woodhammer set. We live an Adamant Knock into a Play Rough from Zeraora if it's not a boosting item, and then we have the rest in our attack to do as much damage as humanly possible. Next up, we have Heatran, the star of the show, rocking out with the Life Orb Flame Body as its ability, Overheat, Earth Power, Nature Power, and Flamethrower. EVs wise, we are max speed, max special attack, timid before defense left over. We need to basically be max outspeed the Nidoqueen, just in case he goes max speed for some crazy reason. Don't think he will, but there's no reason to risk it. This Pokemon always claims a KO if I position it correctly and I get Gym Chip on some things. Barring the Guzzlord. Guzzlord is a good check to this, but Life Orb, Flamethrower, and Overheat are so unbelievably free in this matchup if I can position myself correctly, and that's what I'm kind of aiming to do. You see the Nature Power there, that's the tech for the Slowbro. I think Slowbro is going to be more physically defensive in this matchup, and as long as it's not AV, even a Spadef Slowbro does not take Flamethrower into a Nature Power, which either turns into Thunderbolt in the Electric Terrain or Energy Ball in the Grass Terrain. So as long as there is terrain up, I nuke that Slowbro. If it's physically defensive, it has a chance to just straight up die from full. I think it does like upwards of 90-ish, like high 90s percent wise. And it definitely dies to Flamethrower into Nature Power if it's physically defensive. And he just does not have switch-ins to this Pokemon. If he decides to bring Audino, this is a free KO because I can just go into my Heatran and click Flamethrower into Overheat if he's Spadef, or Flamethrower into Flamethrower if he is Fizdef. And again, just absolutely nuke something. This does, struggle. It's potentially revenged by a non-choice Rillaboom with high horsepower. It's potentially revenged by a Zeraora, and Mienshao. But if I can position it on the fat, things like Slowbro that's chipped, a very chipped Nidoqueen that he can't let me kill with Overheat, and I do a lot to a Spadef Nidoqueen with Overheat. It does a little bit more than Earth Power. Obviously, if it's in range of Earth Power, I'm going to click that because it can't miss, but this Pokemon has a chance to literally kill something every time it comes in, and it's going to be paramount in chipping things down into range of Scarf Chomp winning in this potential endgame, especially if I can lure in that Slowbro and nuke it with a Nature Power. It makes my Scarf Chomp endgame amazing. Next up, we have Slowking rocking out with the heavy duty boots. Regenerators, its ability Scald, Future Sight, Teleport, and Toxic. EVs wise, we got 244 HP, 196 defense, and then 68 Spadef with Spadef, yeah, with a sassy nature. We are mining speed with 0 speed IVs. I don't know if Obo will think of this, but I want the slower teleport on that Slowbro. I want to get out for free, get into my Coco for free, even potentially get into my Heatran for free, even though that kind of telegraphs, you know, what I am, or get into my Serena, which you'll see in a second, for free, or my Drapion. If I get momentum on that Slowbro and be slower than it, and it teleports out, I can adjust accordingly and be in so much better of a position. If Obo doesn't sync that, I'm in a great spot. If he doesn't bring Guzzlord, Future Sight is incredibly free, and it chunks the heck out of his team and really chips it down. Scald is great for nabbing burns on things like the Rillaboom that might want to come in, the Zero Aura that might want to come in, and getting consistent damage on the Nidoqueen if he decides to be aggressive and try and call my Teleport. If I can call that turn and get a Scald off, I can very much so win with my Coco in the endgame, which is great. And then we have Toxic to catch things like Rillaboom, catch things like Guzzlord especially, catch things like Audino, and really chip them down and put them into range of the rest of the team. So Slowbro is going to function as a very important pivot in this matchup, especially into the Nidoqueen, and even into Guzzlord. If it's not a boosting item, we can pivot around it and kind of use it as a pivot to get into our Coco for free on Dark Pulses and things like that. So Slowking is very important for sure. It's not 2-8 KO by modest Nidoqueen Sludge Wave, like Life Orb, modest Nidoqueen Sludge Wave, and then we have the rest in our defense. Just take that physical hit if we really do need to. Next up, we have Serena rocking out the Rocky helmet. Queenly Majesty is its ability Power Whip, Triple Axle, Rapid Spin, and Synthesis. EVs wise, we got 220 HP, 84 attack, 116 defense, 4 Spadef, and 84 speed with an adamant nature. Pretty defensive, but also pretty offensive because he does not deal with Power Whip plus Triple Axle very well at all. Does not have a switch into the combination of those two moves. When we get a Rapid Spin off, it's also absolutely amazing for us, which is really solid. Yeah, this Pokemon, especially under terrain, Zero Aura does not want to take an adamant terrain boosted Power Whip. The Rillaboom does not want to take a a Triple Axle in the slightest, and we honestly check Rillaboom. I believe we take 2 banded U-turns, I think is what I EV'd for, and I can kind of Triple Axle and be annoying. Slowbro honestly has a potential to get nuked under terrain. The Nidoqueen, Triple Axle. Mienshao dies to terrain boosted Power Whip. Audino can potentially get 2-8 KO, Triple Axle, and then Triple Axle. So realistically, these two moves absolutely nuke. Rapid Spin for great, not only giving us a little bit more speed and giving us good speed control, speeding like non-choice Mienshao and things like that, but also getting rid of hazards that want to potentially go up. And Synthesis to keep healthy in case we need to keep healthy for a Rillaboom, because this is one of our best ways of checking Rillaboom and wearing it down, which is really nice. And we're immune to the glides, so if we get a Rapid Spin up, we will just be we will just outspeed it in general, which is really nice. We have to be careful about potential acro sets, but still that plus our Triple Axle plus Helmet should be sufficient chip that we really need. So yeah, that's going to be Serena. And then lastly, we got Drapion rocking out the Shook Up Berry. Battle Armor is its ability to knock off Poison Jab, Toxic Spikes, and Swords Dance. EVs wise, we got 172 HP, 156 attack, and 180 speed with a Jolly Nature. Now I know what you're thinking, Owen, you always yell at people because they bring lures to live hits on Pokemon and then can't kill the things that they're luring. I get that, I really do. But this is here for a specific purpose. I know that I don't absolutely OHKO Nidoqueen. Even at +2, I do not OHKO it at the knockoff. But if I can Swords Dance, get up a T-Spike and force that thing in potentially, either one of those ways, get up an SD, and then get a +2 knockoff on it, that makes my Coco endgame a lot easier. If I get it to +4, I just kill it. And I 2-hit KO it with +2 knockoff into a +2 knockoff with no item. I do 2-hit KO it. So if I can eliminate that thing, it makes my endgame so much nicer. It also means I can get up a T-Spike later, and potentially poison Slowbro, Rillaboom, Non-Boot, Zera, Mienshao, Audino, all of those things, and a poison that can't be, as easily heal build off by the Audino, which is really nice. This thing does absolutely rip through his team and break it. If I can position it correctly, get a free SD on something more passive, I can essentially, like the Slowbro, Audino, something like that, I essentially do guarantee a KO, if not 2, if I position correctly. So I think this Pokemon is really solid in this game, and forcing that damage I need on his team, breaking that hole open, even though we're pretty fat, it really does break that hole open, and, open up the game for Coco and Chomp, and even potentially Heatran and things like that. So yeah, I know it's a little bit longer of a team builder, but this team was really well formulated and crafted, and I'm pretty proud of it. Again, big shouts to Emil, Jason, Kurt, Box, I believe, gave me mocks for this. Bick, my whole front office really went crazy on this one, so thank you to them. And yeah, I'll be right back with the battle. Alrighty guys, here we are with the battle. We are connected with Obo. Let's see what he brought. I have a pretty good idea, because he only has 8 Pokemon, and one of them's Togetic, and one of them's another Pokemon I forgot. Audino, he brought it. No Guzzingtons. Big Guzzingtons was left on the bench. So we have Slowbro. Actually, I'm so excited that Guzz isn't here. I had a lot of trouble pivoting around Guzz in all of my mocks. Slowbro, Rillaboom, and everybody brought it too, being just Amel and Box. But 2 people brought it. Then we have Zera. Then we have Nidoqueen. Then we have Audino. So I think my lead is always going to be Slowking. It just puts me in an advantageous situation against anything not Zera or Rillaboom, and I feel comfortable in pivoting in my Serena on both of those things. So yeah, I think I'm gonna lead Slowking. I don't even have to Toxic anymore. Before, what I was doing is I was Toxicking and just being a general nuisance that way. Now I can just throw off a Future Sight super freely. If he pivots Bro, I'll just Toxic it the turn afterwards. If he leaves Nidoqueen, even better. My main game plan is to try and position that Drapion to where I can force in the Nidoqueen, get a +2 knockoff on it, and then just kind of break through his team with Heatran and Coco once the Nidoqueen's gone, and hopefully win with Garchomp in the end game. There is no Fairies or Scarf Chomp. Outrage is definitely a very, very, very viable win con. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'm not super confident in the matchup whatsoever, in all honesty. So we'll see. We'll see. Go look out for the Obo, though. I'm definitely a little bit nervous. I'm also minus speed on my Slowking, so I should be able to outslow the teleport. Jason's mommy! This is a great lead for us. I will super take this. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw off a Future Sight. I don't want to Scald in the incoming, likely Slowbro or Audino, because I would like to Toxic those things. So Future Sighting seems very free to me. So yeah, I'm gonna Future Sight. I don't think he lets me damage this initially. It's the only thing stopping him from just, getting smashed by Coco. So, especially if I were, Calm Mind or something like that, he'd be in a tough spot, for sure. I'm glad that he nicknamed it Jason's mommy. It's a certified Nidoqueen nickname at this point. So, whew, I'm nervous, though. I'm nervous. I just got my work schedule for next week. Probably shouldn't look at that right now. I don't really, need to. Dang it, I work on Monday? And Tuesday. Okay, I shouldn't look. By phone. So he is going to go into Bro, which is fine. I'm going to Future Sight, and then I can Toxic into Teleport. If he wants to Teleport, he's going to take Future Sight on something else, and he takes the Toxic. So I'm fine with letting my Bro get my King get Toxic. If it means Toxicking the Slowbro, which is a genuine nuisance. A genuine nuisance. Because what I can do is if he stays in, I Teleport, he goes, I don't even know what he goes into. We'll see. He could be Heal Ball odd enough, but that's something I can deal with afterwards. He's going to Toxic himself. I'm going to Teleport. And if he stays in... I forget how many turns Future Sight is. Pog. Yeah, I'm going to Teleport here. I'm going to Teleport. I would have loved to Toxic that. At least force the Audino to Heal Bell if it has it. Because it definitely could, but I would like to force it to do that because it only has 8 of them. I'm going to Teleport. I'm minus speed. I don't know if he went minus speed himself. So we should outslow him on any kind of Teleport shenanigans. So we'll see. I'm going to type in Future Sight. Pokemon. So yeah, I'm going to Teleport. He's taking a lot of time, which is something I will also totally take. Let's see. So what is he going to do? He is going to just hard withdraw. Johnny. Okay. So he's for sure Heal Bell. Now what do I go into to initially deal with this Pokemon? I can go into Drapion and set up a fat Swords Dance. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Drapion, set up a fat SD. He can't do anything to me. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm sure if I force in the Queen, I'm in a good spot. He's going to take the Future Sight. Which does a lot, actually. That looks like it's probably Fizz Death. That did a chunk, man. He's Leftovers. I am going to Swords Dance. If he goes Nidoqueen, I take the damage because I 1v1 it, and then Coco goes crazy. So, I'm chilling. Nothing else on his team really wants to take this on. He can go Mienshao. It will not kill me in 1. I can poison jab that thing. And I don't have great switches to that thing either, so I'm honestly content with that. If we go to +2, me and Shao, choice scarf. 50. Let's give it a +1 in case it's banded. He does not kill me with banded close combat. He'd have to be banded reckless high jump kick. So I'm just gonna click Swords Dance. He could throw up a wish in the air, but again, that's completely fine with me. I just SD here. He's taking so much time. He's taking so much time. And I will play to my timer win con, sir. So he stays in. Is he gonna knock? Okay. If he's Dino, he's Wish. A little 50. I'm actually gonna Swords Dance again in case he passes out into the Nido Queen right here. Again, literally nothing will, or I can Poison Jab. No, because Jab won't even kill. Oh, don't Dynamax on. I'm gonna Swords Dance again. Like, what do I lose in doing so? He just stayed in. So even if he's Fizz Def, if I get up to +4, I have a good shot at knocking him out. He can knock off my berry, but there's nothing on his team that Okos me. Absolutely nothing on his team that Okos me. Banded Zeraora doesn't, Banded, does Banded Zeraora do it? Let's check that. I guess we have time while he takes a lot of time. If he's +1, Plasma Fist. Nope, he does not. Banded does not kill me, because I'm pretty fat. So that's super clutch, and I can just knock off. Even if he bulks up in my face, I actually have a good shot of killing him if he's not super fat. And at the very least, I deal with him in that way. He stays in. Okay. Ice Beam. Just don't freeze me. Don't you dare fucking freeze me. Okay, that's the game. I was in such a good position. You don't deserve that, man. I don't know what to say. You know? Shit happens, I guess. Because you're not allowed to get mad on Pokemon YouTube. Oh, that's so frustrating. That's so frustrating, dude. Oh my god, that's so frustrating. I killed like 2 Pokemon. Please unthaw. Please unthaw. Yeah, he's gonna get bailed. Please unthaw. Alright. Fog. You've got to be kidding me, man. Alright, we got a detail. We can still win. That's just so frustrating. That is so unbelievably frustrating. It's an absolute bail. Absolute bail. Oh, that sucks, man. Yeah, man. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I'm gonna Scald here. I'm gonna beat a burn on something. If he goes hard Rillaboom, that's good for me. Man, I don't know. Maybe I could bait a Scald out, get an SD off that way. Because I can still SD on the odd no if it just doesn't freeze me. Ugh, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I killed like 2 Pokemon minimum. I OHKO'd everything on his team at +4. Maybe that's me getting greedy, but I didn't kill him with a +2 knockoff from that range, and he just gets a wish back. And I'm, you know, still taking that freeze, I guess. And, like, at least I knocked off his item in that sense, I guess? I don't know. Scald, he stays in. Give me a burn. Please punish him. Please punish. Oh, it's fine. He's not Black Sludge. I don't have a switch into this other than this thing, so I gotta let it go down. I got the damage off I needed, though. That's, like, really clutch damage-wise. So he's Sludge with Earth Power. I have Nido Queen. He's not leftovers, which is also good to know. I think that my best play is Heatran. I just click Flamethrower. If he's Fizz Def on that Audino, maybe I can 2-hit KO with Flamethrower into Overheat. If he goes into Slowbro, hopefully I can bait a Scald. That's really my best option too. That just... Man. That sucks, man. That really sucks. That really sucks. So he's going to withdraw it. He saves it for the Coco, which is fine. I should get a lot of damage off on something. He goes on to Bob. So baiting a Scald out on this is like best case scenario, I guess. I just need terrain up, and I nuke that. That's it's leftovers too. It's just good to know. It's not like AV. Well, I cooked Toxic, I guess, earlier. I have to go Drapion here. Hope he Scalds. Be nice. I don't know. I'd appreciate it. Please Scald. See, I'm just so fucked now, man. God, that's so frustrating. Okay. What does he go in here to punish the hell out of me? What does he go into here? If it's there, I have to pivot. The Pokemon I don't switch into. Interesting. Do I try and Thaw a turn? I'm Shooka. I could try and Thaw. Like, I don't see... He's never going to click Scald. I'm going to try and Thaw a turn. If I SD, I still claim a kill. He can't kill me from here. Oh my god, I unthawed. Okay. So I at least kill something. I'm Shooka. I'll live this. Just don't crit me. I live this even if you're Life Orb. Which, if you're Life Orb, you're a psychopath. I'm so weak to that Rillaboom now, but whatever. I get to knock off, which is great. I get to knock off, which is great. So I'm gonna knock off. I kill the Queen. Good. If I can get up T-Spikes later, that's also absolutely amazing. So I can save this, depending on what comes in. If I get up a T-Spike, I'm in a good spot. So yeah, I'll take that. Drapion, I want to see you to an Audino. Jathan. Okay. But I don't have a switch into this thing, man. And I can't go into the Serena. I physically cannot. Simply not a good play. Do I need this to win? I don't think I need it to win. I'm just gonna Poison Jab in case he like Sword Stances. Because if he Sword Stances, I'm in an awful spot. If he's like Roselia or something like that, I think I just lose the game. Drain Punch, I'm not gonna live. God, I'm so frustrated, man. I'm so frustrated. Drapion's gonna die. And from here, I can just go... Coco, right? I can just go Coco and click Thunderbolt. Or I guess I can click Gleam. Gleam's... Thunderbolt does more to Audino. And he looks to be Fizz Def. So if he's Fizz Def Aud, I still do not 2-hit KO. If he's Fizz Def Aud, I literally just don't 2-hit KO. Which is unfortunate. So I'm just gonna Dazzle. We don't know if he's Scarf. We know he has Drain Punch. Oh, that's free chip. I'll take that. That's Assault Vest. Okay. If he volts, so be it. That's Super Assault Vest, though. So I know that now, which is good to know. It actually does not 1v1 me. Without a Life Orb, this does not 1v1 me. Or without a Band or something like that. Or Bulk Up, obviously. Bulk Up could be scary. But I still think I go this as he bolts. I figured he might go into something else. That's fine. He actually does not deal with this Pokemon very well at this point. Does not deal with this Pokemon. He could go Rillaboom. That'd be awesome. He might not know I get Axel or that I am the check to that Pokemon. 50. I don't kill with Axel, but I do a lot of damage. To offensive. Choice Band does 2-hit KO me with U-turn, but I think that's fine. Heatran. The Miensha. Miensha with a Choice Scarf. 50. Poison Jab. It simply does not kill me, and I kill with Power Whip. And this thing's kind of an issue. I'm gonna Power Whip. I can still Synth up later. Your turn? Okay. You're gonna take a little bit of Helmet. He doesn't have a Power Whip switch in, though. Like, he doesn't. Maybe I should have Axled, but, like, Axel didn't kill. Power Whip was a guaranteed KO on non-bulky Miensha. Like, it did 100% minimum. So, we'll see what he wants to go into. If he goes into Odd Note, I am just going to Synthesis. Ice Beam does not do anything. I refuse to believe it does. So we're going to Power Whip. How much does this do? A chunk. I'm going to Synth. And then, yeah, I'm going to Synth. I'm a Synth. That did about 40-ish%, I'm going to say. It looks like he's Fizz Def. He has to be Fizz Def. Ooh, I wish I hit my Toxics. Ice Beam. Yeah, I'm so frustrated, man. I'm so frustrated. He's walled by Heatran. How much turns of, what do you call it, do I have left? I mean, I can't be burned now, which is nice. I'm gonna go Heatran. I don't think I have enough turns of terrain to catch that Slowbro with Nature Power, though. At least at this point, you know? Be great if I did. But I don't think I do. I think I run out, actually. Like, right before. Chuckle. Oh, shit. Don't got great switches to you, huh? Well, I get a little HP back, which is nice, actually. I still die to a high horsepower, though, so we need to pivot out. We go into, Serena. I think I'm gonna lose this endgame to Rillaboom, though, because, my Serena's toxic. I love my Drapion being at, like, 90%. But it's not. I need to get it into Outrage range. Is high horsepower Contact? Please be Contact. Please be Contact. Yeah! Is he Leftovers? He is Leftovers. I think I'm gonna click, Axel into Whip. How much does Whip do to Odd Note if it's Fizz Def? Old, but in the terrain. It does about 50%. I think I actually need to catch it with a Whip initially, or I'm kind of screwed. Do I think he stays in? I don't think so, right? I don't think so, right? He's gonna U-turn. I'm gonna Whip. Try and catch the Odd Note. What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. What does he do? I don't know what he does to hit me. Acro? He's not... It's fine. Bulk Up, Glide, Acro. I don't think +1 U-turn kills me from here. Axel. I need to stall out terrain turns, or at least put him in range of Gleam. I need to get all 3 hits here, or I literally think I lose the game. Okay. If he is... Rillaboom. Well, 50. Coco. He has to be U-turn to kill me, right? I'm pretty sure. And then he's in range of Coco Gleam. No, he's not. If I get one more of these hits off, he's in range of Coco Gleam, guaranteed. Woodhammer. Okay, he's definitely in range of Coco Gleam then. Because he's going to take a recoil. And then my helmet. Yeah, okay. Crisis kind of averted. If he's max HP Rillaboom. I don't get it, but it's whatever. I have to go Coco here. I think I lose to the Zera man, but let's see. Max HP is actually a roll to kill this thing. Which is so bad. So I click Gleam. God, I would love to have my fucking Drapion, man. He's gonna withdraw it and save it. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna U-turn here. That's good. I think I'm actually gonna U-turn here. Yeah. The Scarf Chomp endgame is still very likely, or very possible. I need to get rid of that Audino though, which is kind of almost impossible. My Drapion would have done it though, if he sacked that. Or he would have sacked a million other things. Play rough, he's gonna hit. Do nothing. We U-turn. And now we get free Scarf Chomp. Now, I think we can go Chomp. Yeah, we can go Chomp. I think we can Dragon Claw. Look at the custom shiny. If it's Max Fizz Def, Bulb has Ice Beam. Ice Beam doesn't kill me either, which is another thing to keep in mind. I'm just gonna click Dragon Claw though. Zero Aura. Say it's max HP. It does die to Dragon Claw. There's like no way it doesn't, right? Yeah, for sure. I don't want to lock Outrage yet. I don't want to click Earthquake and let the Rillaboom in. All of these things seem like a bad idea to me. So I am going to outspeed. I am going to kill off the Zera. I still think I lose to that endgame Audino though, man. We'll see. If it's not Spadef, I actually still have not count that because I was so tilted. Audino, no Spadef, Bold. I go Heatran. I also need to get rid of the freaking Slowbro, man. This endgame is looking scarier and scarier. For sure. He's gonna withdraw. Jason. I'm not in this position. Now, do I live a Drain Punch from Mienshao? And can I even make that play? don't think I can make that play, right? I do live one, but, like, I can't make that play. I'm gonna go Garchomp. Try and call him going for a Poison Jab. I don't know if he's Scarf yet. I just know he has U-Turn and Drain Punch. That's it. So Garchomp eats a hit at the very least, which is super clutch. Drain Punches. So this should actually put him in range of an Earthquake. Now, what does he have again? He has Slowbro, Rillaboom, Audino. I'm gonna go Earthquake. I'm gonna click Earthquake. He's gonna withdraw. Is it odd? Crit. We simply do not crit him. Now, I think I still live in Ice Beam, but I don't think I want to take it. I could make the play back out to Heatran, but I feel like that's just inviting a bad double. Audino, let's go. But then he's just gonna Wish and then pass it into the Slowbro, and I gain nothing from that. So do I make the Coco mid-ground? I think I make the Coco mid-ground, and then I U-turn. Right? I make the Coco mid-ground, and then I U-turn. Because it also covers the double into Mienshao. Because I don't think Scarf Mienshao will kill me from here. So our Electric Surge is gonna pop. Yeah, I think this covers the Mienshao double. Bob. You can't let this go down. I'm going to U-turn. There's no way you let this go down. Absolutely no way. I refuse to believe you let this go down. Okay. So we catch a U-turn. Johnny comes out, which is going to be the odd. Okay. I have to go Heatran. I have to click Flamethrower into Nature Power on the slow. So Flamethrower at level 50, we are Life Orb Heatran. This is not Spadef Audino. We do 2-hit KO him. So I'm gonna Flamethrower. He's gonna stay in. Oh, he crit him. That's awesome. Now I can Nature Power for free. Now I can Nature Power for free. Okay, endgame became a lot more winnable because of that crit. I am going to Nature Power, though. It covers a lot. Nature Power, I gotta catch a Slowbro. In the Electric Terrain, 50 turns into Thunderbolt. Come on. Nature Power. Nuke this thing. Nuke this thing. Come on. Nuke this thing. Okay. We knock out the Slowbro. Again, the the Garchomp endgame is our endgame. For sure. For sure our endgame. I think if you go Zera, I go Coco. Now I need to see Mienshao. I have to keep this though. A level 50. He actually has a very good chance of killing us, so I can't make that play. I think I have to make the Coco play this time. I think I have to make the Coco play this time. Yeah, okay. 3 Drain Punches. I'm going to Roost. I Roost because it catches the Zera. Keeps me on range of this thing. Johnny. The odd no. I kind of wish I was taunt, but I think I need no move slots. I could have U-turned to keep up momentum, but now I'm healthy enough to somewhat take on that Mienshao. Which might be dead if... it depends on what he sacks with my Drapion. I know I'm kind of fixating on that. That was so unfortunate. He also has 40 seconds left. My win con has also been spotted in that sense. He is not paying attention. I can tell, because he would not be taking this long. So I U-turn. I don't lose anything in U-turning. He goes into Rillaboom, so I control the hazards now, right? I'm pretty sure I control the hazards now. I mean, the terrain now. Cool. So we take out the Rillaboom. That's good. That's like super good. Wow. I'm gonna go Garchomp. Yeah, I'm gonna go Garchomp. It's just my best double down. It gives me a little bit of health back. I don't need to click Earthquake anymore, which is another thing to keep in mind. Yeah, I could just click Outrage. Once that odd no is in range. What do you know? Level 50. If it's Fizz Def, I want to see how much damage I need on it for Outrage. More than this. I'm gonna make the Coco play initially. Or do I want to make the Heatran play? I'm put in such a bad spot if he doubles. I think it's still winnable if I don't let that Mienshao in for free. If you catch my drift. So I'm gonna make this Coco play. Because it doesn't allow a double from him. It just doesn't allow a double. And I control the terrain again, so no more passive recovery for his team. Which is nice. For sure. He's in range of Scarf Outrage, too. Ice Beam. Okay, don't freeze me. No more freezes. And I should nuke any Mienshao. Unless he's AV, and even then, Overheat kills. So I am actually going to U-turn. I'm going to go into my Heatran. He's at 75 and then leftovers, so he'll be at about... I forget how much leftovers does. I play competitive Pokemon. I go into Heatran. I'm so stressed. Overheat thaws me too, right? That's another thing to keep in mind. Overheat thaws me. If he's not Spadef, which doesn't look like he is... Does not look like he is. Overheat has a roll to kill here. I don't think I need to make that play. Let's calc. Assault Vest. Assault Vest, Flamethrower. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Flamethrower. In case he wishes and stays in. I'm gonna feel dumb if I don't overheat here. And okay, he stayed in. That's good. Ice Beam. Okay, he just stays in Ice Beams. It's fine. I can unthaw with what do you call it too? So that's fine. And then from here, I once again click Flamethrower. I kill this thing, I sack off my Heatran, I just click Flamethrower. If he's Assault Vest, then that's fine, he lives, but like, that's it. And then I go into Coco. And Coco into Chomp always should win the game. Yeah, I think Coco into Chomp should always win the game. And if he's choiced, even better. I don't know if he's choiced. If he's choiced, even better. Does he live 2 Coco hits if he is AV? If he's not bulky, no, he's not. And Poison Jab doesn't kill me from here. That's something else to keep in mind. I'm just going to click Flamethrower. Oh my god, that was terrifying. Poison Jab, he's Scarf, yeah. So I think Heatran's gonna clean up the game. Oh my god. Okay, I apologize for me getting a little upset. I think I was actually pretty good considering that freeze. But that was very big, and it made this game so much harder than it really needed to be. I didn't defeat John Drew, I defeated Obo. Definitely go check him out in the description below. I know he's going to start uploading again, and he definitely made some great doubles that game, and he did play well. Like, the freeze isn't his fault. I don't think he played well around the Drapion. I think he was just going to lose a couple Pokemon to it because he was like, oh shit, kind of thing. But other than that, he played well. He made a lot of really aggressive doubles, and I was on the back foot for a good majority of that game. It was once I killed the Rillaboom, I felt confident in winning. Heatran put in the utmost, though, so big shout-outs to Heatran. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like. If you're new here, drop a sub. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.